Hi, David. How are you today?
I'm wonderful, Martha. Really happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you for taking the time and for being willing to share your journey with Psych-K with our audience, with those who are curious about what Psych-K can, how does it look when we do Psych-K, what happens inside of us and outside of us. So please tell us who you are, where you are, how long you've been doing Psych-K, and how do you see this transformation, this magic in your daily life since you started to do this?
Absolutely happy to share. And for those who know me, they know that it's hard to get me to shut up when I start talking about Psych-K. So I'll try to be as concise as possible. But not unlike many of our fellow facilitators, Psych-K found me. We hear that all the time, and it really
Yeah.
is true and speaks to the magical nature of it. It was well over 10 years ago, probably closer to 12 years ago at this point, where I had a certainly entirely coincidental meeting with a friend of the family who is a chiropractor and a naturopath, who also happens to be a Dr. Bruce, who introduced me to the work of Dr. Bruce Lipton. And we had always had great conversations, but I was intrigued. And as soon as I got home, I did some research and found the Piecing It All Together series. Resonated strongly with Dr. Bruce Lipton's piece. And suffice it to say, when I watched part two with our dear Rob Williams, mind blown. It was a threshold into an entirely new way of being. So, long story short, Martha, I was scrambling to get into basic in person at my earliest opportunity. Couldn't wait, sleepless nights. Once I got past that initial skepticism of, no, it can't possibly
Mhm.
be this
Yeah,
easy.
been
I've
there.
been struggling with depression and anxiety for years. Don't tell me that, in a matter of minutes. But of course, we all know the truth of the matter. So I attended the basic workshop. Not long thereafter, the advanced. I had since gone on to take the master facilitator workshop with the wonderful Robin Graham, and
Mm.
later the health and well-being program with Catherine Moyer, both of whom are just wonderful souls. I really enjoyed it. And of course, the Dooch as well. Really fantastic experience. But I've been facilitating this process for well over 10 years now. I've been taking individual clients here and there. I can say that having taken the Master Facilitator workshop, that opened up a whole new world of possibilities for me
Mhm.
in terms, especially of gaining the confidence to be a professional facilitator.
Mhm.
Um, Through doing the work on myself, I reached a state of peace and what I refer to as emotional self-reliance, which showed up
Mm.
in my relationships, and ultimately when I reached a place of being so peaceful and joyful and self-assured that I didn't have any neediness in terms of seeking out relationships, quite literally okay with being single for the rest of my life. As it would happen, from that state, I magnetically and magically attracted my lovely wife, to whom I've been married for nearly 8 years. We have two beautiful children,
Wow.
and she and I have shared our own stories of overcoming and coming together. And now, between her experience as a life and relationship coach, and of course my secret sauce of the high speed mindset change, a la Psych-K, we've formed a really powerful synergistic relationship. And now we get to help professional women who have been successful in other areas of their lives, but not romantic relationships, to break the cycle of
Mhm.
those negative patterns that keep them stuck and really align with their greatest virtues and joyful purpose and begin to create something amazing. So it's it's been nothing short of an absolute paradigm shift for me. The lenses of perception through which I had viewed the world have been cleaned.
Mhm.
And I've been on my own spiritual path of discovery, healing, and growth for a long time. But quite simply, Martha, Psych-K has now given me context and a framework for what had previously been maybe sort of more ambiguous sense of participating in my own conscious evolution. It's quickly become my biggest passion and really the vehicle that I use to reap abundance in my own life by serving others. It's really refined and sharpened the meaning for my life, and the impact of that to me personally and to those whom I'm able to serve cannot be overstated. It's just an absolute blessing.
That is a wonderful story. I fully agree with you that once we realize that nothing's out there, that it's all about taking our own responsibility, looking inside and having this beautiful, powerful, simple, effective process. I was like you, I was very skeptical. It's like, nothing can be that easy. This was 13 years ago when my slogan was, why make it easy when you can make it difficult? Mm-hmm. That's how I was trained to live. Why live in peace when you can live in so much stress? That's the normal.
It's fascinating too, to be able to examine every experience through this new lens, to recognize things almost straight away as a reflection of some factor within us, and examine the extent to which the supporting beliefs are helpful or not.
Yeah.
Again, the belief that things have to be difficult, the belief that, if a way to heal existed, I would have found it long ago. All those things. Again, it's, everything that comes up, every thought, feeling, and behavior, I can almost instantly, cast in the light of the awareness that PSYCH-K has afforded me. And it's, we talk sometimes in the community about being a limiting belief detective, and I'm a firm believer that every challenge, in fact, every experience we have in our lives contains within it the seed of equal or greater benefit. And when we embrace that potential, I think it's relatively quick that we can get the wisdom from that, grow as a result, and really, again, just accelerate our evolution. And I'm a firm believer that we're all angels showing each other the way home. And there's it's really exciting for me, despite being amidst this apparently chaotic world. I think this is it's truly divine work. The time is now, and I count myself to be grateful to be among folks such as yourself and our other instructors. I hope one day to meet Dr. Bruce and Rob in person, perhaps at a divine integration retreat, which is the one thing I haven't yet taken advantage of. But yeah, it's really just a blessing to share this space with you, to be active in the PSYCH-K Facebook communities and so forth. And I have a certain calm confidence and a patience that I hadn't had in years past, that our evolution and return to wholeness is inevitable. And I'm just pleased to have been shown that I can do this. I can be part of this.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you, David, for starting with you. We need to start with these little cells that we are of this macroorganism, and then from there share with others who are ready to say, there's got to be a better way to live. There's got to be a better way to enjoy this amazing human experience. So thank you. We will be sharing with our audience, and here you'll see where to contact David if you're interested in his personalized sessions, and take the journey. Just go beyond that skepticism and be curious. So thank you.